Last year we had Janelle and Yvonne. They came, and Yvonne has a heart for kids and for people with special needs. And we knew that right off the bat, because one thing about Lighthouse is we've got several families here. In several of our families, we've got special needs kids. We're not like this huge church that has a ministry for special needs, but they're all included. We include them in everything. If they have to stim running around, we let them stim. If they yell, we don't care. It doesn't bother us. We're just like, thank God that the Lord has them here. Joe, he comes from a family that has 2 special needs children in his family. He's the older brother, and his younger brother is autistic. They're both autistic, but Joe also has disabilities as well besides being autistic, but he's very smart, as most children or adults are. We had a little get together in the community last year. It was a game night, and we provided the food and everything, and Joe came, and that was one of his first times to come. He's really shy, and I think he's likes to be in the background because of how he's grown up. And his mom has a tendency, and she'll tell you, she told us the other day, and be like, well, Joe is, he's got special needs. He's got to be told in a different way. He doesn't understand it this way. Yvonne is one of the people that you do not tell anything. You don't tell her. Everything's a challenge. She's like, oh, okay, challenge accepted. Miss January just kind of told her he's not going to understand what you're saying. And she's like, he really has to have it broken down. And Yvonne said, well, you just let me take care of this. I'm going to talk to him. So having these two, they're very strong-willed. January, because she's so protective of her son, and I think that January really hasn't had many people in her life that has accepted her children the way that they are, and so obviously she's a mama hen. Yvonne asked him, what do you like? What are the things that you like? And he's like, well, I like cars, and I like anime, and I like this and that. And so Yvonne was just like, oh, I've got the perfect thing. So she literally went just like this. Have you ever heard of the 3 circles? She pulled it up on her phone, and she actually drew it out for him, because Joe's mom, January, told her he's more visual so he can understand. So she drew it out for him. She asked him a lot of questions to make sure that he knew what she was saying, and he understood all of it. I feel like that the Lord, he gives us an understanding right when we need it. Doesn't matter what our ability or disability is. He gives us that understanding right then and there, and he did for Joe. And she asked him, do you want that? And he was like, well, yes. And so he asked the Lord into his heart that last year around this time. And it was such a sweet thing for us as a church family, because I think it gave hope to every one of the parents here who have children who are autistic or have a disability. But also for his mom, it kind of opened her eyes, like, oh my gosh, these people really love like they say that they love. And they really care about everybody, not just people who are like them. We believe that baptism is a public confession of faith. And so we asked him if he would like to get baptized, and he was like, I'm not sure. And we come to find out that he has a medical condition where he has to be careful when he gets wet. And so we were like, well, we can work around it. We'll figure it out. He asked when the missionaries were coming back, or if they were coming back, because I think he just really felt like he was connected to Miss Yvonne. And we told him that they would be coming back in May. So he's been waiting. He's been waiting for y'all to be here so he can come. He does not know Miss Yvonne is here, so we're not going to tell him, because then he won't do it. But we are going to video her and let her know, and I think it just will mean a lot to him to have her present but not present. Joe will be getting baptized tomorrow as his public confession of faith. I'm telling you, he's ready. We're super excited to get to do that. Yes. It's been really neat to see the Lord in the way that he works in the people with special needs, and those of us that some of us can comprehend a lot of things, and we just still have stubborn hearts. And God just uses the most innocent, and he's able to use them as a testimony for us, which has been really, really great to see. And he goes and tells people, he tells other people about it. And not like we would, do you know Jesus? Stuff like that, and which is so neat to hear and to see because of that. And I think the Lord uses those kinds of people to reach people that are like maybe the stubborn hearts like us, like those of us who are just able-bodied and able.